You don't need a band. If you want a band, it's good. Okay, so right now we're gonna go ahead and start loosening up. So what I want you to do is take that big step side to side. I take my big step side to side, and then with my shoulders, I'm gonna go back and down, big circles. Okay, big circles back and down. Good breathing. So I'm circling it out, back and down, working the breathing, getting the legs moving. All that's going on. Excellent job. Okay, loosen up. Correct your posture. You got any forward lean? We take that out now. We stack our posture. Stack the vertebrae. Long through the neck. Good. Now my shoulders are back and down. My neck is long. I'm going to keep the legs going just to kind of get the blood flowing, warming up the legs. And I'm going to go ahead and start doing this big reach up. Good. So we start involving the arms. We're going to get that stretch for the back. We keep the neck long. The shoulders are down and breathe. Good. Keep that up. Excellent job. Good. You can take a big step side to side. You could add this like a little bit of almost like a squat in there. Keep breathing. Good breathing. Okay, so now the legs stay wide. And I can kind of squat down, extend up. And I want to get this nice long diagonal line. Arm down through the rib cage, hip, through the leg. I get that stretch along the side. Now, what's not happening here is I am not reaching in front of the body. No, I'm going to lose a lot of the stretch if I do that. So I'm going to go ahead and go over the body. And I get that nice long line. Good breathing. Excellent. Okay, you doing good? Let's go ahead and do just a couple more. Tighten up in the abs, pop the knee. Knee coming up. There's options on this one. You could pull the knee in tight with your arms, or you could just pull the knee up, and that's fine, okay? So either or, get the knee up. Excellent breathing. Keep that going. Good. Awesome, okay. Getting ready, moving on. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chest stays up, feet about hip width apart, little wires, okay? I'm gonna go into my squats. And these are my warm-up squats. They're not crazy aggressive. I'm starting off pretty shallow, and I'll get a little lower as the legs start warming into this. Toes are pointing forward. When I'm in my low phase, my body weight pushes down to the heel to pop me up. I keep my chest up in the squat. I could counteract the hands or arms for balance, put the arms out in front. I push the butt back and down. Good. Keep that going. And one more. Now it's up to you. You can go to a jumping jack, modified or regular, up to you. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. Bring it down. From here, my legs are a little bit wider, probably actually like more like double hip width apart. And I'm going to go ahead and kick it on back. Kick it on back. Point the knee down. Heel comes back to that glute. Stretching quads, one rep hamstring. We get the arms involved now. Pull, pull. Good. So it's an intentional pull as I pull back. Pulling those elbows back behind my back, squeezing my shoulder blades. Yes, warming up that back, but also getting that stretch for the chest, okay? Good. And we breathe. Keep that going. Excellent job. Looking good. Cool. Okay, we move on. Abs tight. If you get dizzy, you're gonna look forward. If you can, you rotate, twist, and you get that big stretch along the core down to the hip where the muscle insertion is. Getting the back of the arm, waking up that core, that twist. Good breathing. Keep it going. Excellent job. Good. Awesome. I got a few more. And in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Abs are tight. Kick it on out. Kick it on out. Good. So your legs can definitely get higher than my legs. Hands maybe out for balance if you need them to be. So we're getting that extension for that hamstring. And again, legs can go higher. Keep that going. Working out that hamstring. Good breathing. Excellent job. Finish it. Awesome. Okay, feet about hip width apart, chest stays up. I'm gonna go squat down. When I come up, I'm gonna pull up onto the ball of the foot and toe, and I'm going to pop it on up. Start involving the ankle, start involving the calves. Good job. So squat and pop and breathe. Good job. Keeping that going. Good breathing. Excellent job. A few more. And great. Okay, so now we go back to modified regular jumping jack. Let's get them done. Get that heart rate up. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I go hip flexor, hands out for balance. Circle it on out. Other side. Circle it on out. Good breathing. Excellent job. Get those circles. Looking good. I'm going to switch direction. I start the leg wide and then I pull it on in. Legs wide, draw it on in. Good. Okay, abs tight, hands out for balance, swing kick it side to side. You can get your legs much higher than me, go for it. Get those legs up, get that kick off, swing kick it, get that stretch and warm up. Good. Keep it moving, side to side. Excellent job. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna put my hands on my hips and I'm gonna circle it out. Circle it out. Loosening up that low back, my hands are on my hips. Take your time. If you feel a good stretch, hang out there. That's good. Nice breathing. Switch direction of the circle. Cool, let's do a few stretches. So I'm gonna go ahead, go into my staggered stretches. I'm gonna have my supportive leg have a bend, my hands will go there, or you can reach down, straight leg, pop toe, reach on down, get that stretch to the back of the leg. I feel it in my calf, I feel it in my hamstring. Continue to breathe. Slowly up, switch the leg, straight leg, pop toe. You can do hands on supported leg or reach on down. It's up to you. Continue to breathe. You can even do this one in a chair throughout the day. If you have tight hamstrings or a tight low back, it could help. You pull to the front of your chair, stick your leg out one at a time, pop that toe up and reach down. Slowly come up. I'm going to take a step forward. Back leg, back hip flexor is the focus on this one, okay? So this front knee is going to bend and my back hip flexor is going to drive forward. With the back hip flexor forward and the heel on the ground, I'm going to lift my arm. These are options, okay? The focus is the hip flexor. If you can keep your heel on the ground, that's great. If you want to lift your arm, that's also good. Continue a little deeper stretch. Good, release, switch it. Switching legs, bend that front knee, drive that hip flexor forward. Hand can come up. Good breathing. Okay, let's talk. You got options. I know I've been going to the band a lot. I like it. You don't actually need it. It is something just to kind of add to the workout. So if you don't have one, that's okay, you're fine. But if you have a band and you want to use it, we can use it for the legs today, okay? So I'm gonna use the band for the legs, dumbbells and mat for the upper body today, okay? So I have my band. I'm gonna go ahead and put it above my knee. And again, a little bit closer to the knee, a little bit harder, a little bit higher up, a little bit easier. I'm gonna kind of go right in the middle, okay? Be careful when you put on your band. You have to have good balance. Excellent. Okay, I have my band on. Get your band on, take your time, no rush, okay? So we're gonna go ahead. We need a few steps forward, back. I'll go side because I have more room, okay? So I'm gonna go side, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop down into a squat. My chest stays up and my butt is back and down. Spine is straight, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and we'll walk it on forward. 4 steps, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it on back, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. This is kind of just warming you up into it. We're gonna add a little bit more. I think you guys are good. We could kind of add into it. So we're gonna walk forward, pulse 4 down. Ready? 4, 3, get down. 2, 1, go back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low. 4, 3, 2. Now get your legs a little bit wider, okay? Don't keep your legs too narrow. You want to keep them wide. Make it challenging. Good job. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get low, pulse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to come center so you can see what's happening next, okay? You're fine if you're facing forward, okay? I'm going to take the right leg and I'm going for a big lunge forward, maybe high knee or tap, and a lunge back. Let me show you the harder version first. So I'm going to go forward, and then, oops, I can't even do the hard version. High knee, and then back lunge. I don't have the balance right now for the harder version, I don't think. Well, maybe my hands out. See how I'm lifting the leg though, pulling it up? My hip flexor is working right there, okay? The glute is working. I'm probably gonna end up tapping it. So I'm gonna show now, tap, back lunge, deep, tap, front lunge, deep. You got it? Cool. So you got options. First off, you don't need a band. You got a band? Cool, try it out. Next option is you could go high knee. So with that high knee, what I really like about that high knee coming up in that in-between is it gives the balanced leg a chance to really work. So especially in the butt, okay, so the glute. We like working our glute. It is our biggest balance muscle, okay? I kind of have my hands up to kind of just keep my chest up. Good job, good job. Okay, so now we're gonna add to this one. You ready? I'm back. I'm gonna dip for 3. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Forward lunge. 3, 2, 1. Back lunge. 3, 2, 1. Forward lunge. 3, 2, 1. Back lunge. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Good job. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, let's finish here, go forward, get those last ones in, and 3, 2, 1, fantastic. Go ahead and face me, okay. Modification on this one, out, tap, get that heart rate up, let's go, out. See, it's just like a modified jumping jack, so you know where I'm going with it. Normal jumping jack if you want. Get those legs wide if you can. You want to make it harder? Jump squat, jump squat, jump squat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna move again, okay? So I need a little bit of clearance, side to side. I'm gonna go ahead and walk over here a little bit. I'm gonna walk it on over for 3 and tap out for 3. Now, the lower I get in my squat, the harder it will be. You do not have to have a band on for this, but if you don't, you're gonna wanna make it super pretty, stay low, get that leg up straight, meaning we don't lift the toe or lift the heel, the leg comes up straight. Get ready? Let's go. 3, 2, 1, hold it. Body weight stays with the supportive leg. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Again. 3, 2, 1. Kick it. 3, 2, 1. Out. 3, 2, 1. Kick it. 3, 2, 1. Out. 3, 2, 1. Kick it. 3. Now, you may not have 3 steps. Do you have 2 steps? Do you only have 1 step and a kick? That's fine. Do what you can do, okay? I'm just kind of showing modifications. See how I just kind of take it to a 1-stepper if that's all you have room for? Do what you can do. I understand. Try and stay low in that squat. Bring it on back. 3, 2, get low. 1, hang out low. Kick it. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Good job, good job. Okay. Are you ready? Left leg's turn. Left leg just turn to shine. It becomes the mover. Right leg is more stable. With the right leg being more stable, we are going to work the glute more. So really engage that glute. I go lunge forward. Maybe it's a high knee and really engaging the glute. And then extension back. I'm going to tap in the middle, okay? Getting ready. You don't need a band. You don't need a tap. Okay, these are all options. You want to make it hard? I would add a band. I would go high knee. You want to make it easier? Take away the band, tap in the middle. Got it? Good job, good job. Keep it going. Good. So we did this on the other leg. We have to even it out. You're going to really want to work that glute on the supportive leg. Yes, that moving leg is working. Good job. Feel that quad. Feel the glute. Feel the hamstring. Good job. Good. Big lunge back. Big lunge forward. Keep it going. Lunge it. Lunge it. Excellent job. Staying strong. Looking good. Cool. Okay, so now we're going to start adding. When I bring it on back, I'm going to add that 3 pulse. Ready? Chest is up. Body weight in this front leg. I'm not going to jump off the back toe. I stomp down through the front leg. So I go down 3, 2, 1. Push down through the front leg. That's where my power is. Step it on forward. Now the power is in the front leg. Dip it. 3, 2, 1. Now push off strong and come back. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Good breathing. 3, 2, 1. Good lunges. So with my lunges, I want to make sure that front knee is lining up about midfoot. My chest stays up. I don't fall forward there. I'm light with my footing in the back, meaning the body weight is mostly in this front leg. Good job. Bring it on back. And great. Face it forward. Remember what we did last time? We did jumping jacks, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and change this a teeny bit. I'm gonna have you step out for your modification. Step out, reach, step out, reach. And you're gonna go fast to get that heart rate up. Your other option is reach on down, reach on down. Got it? Good, let's go. Come on. Keep going, keep going. Good breathing. Excellent job. Staying strong. We got this. We got this. Apparently my baby's the size of a large cantaloupe now in front of me. If I could do it, you could do the modified at least. Keep going. Almost there. Can you touch the ground? I can't, but maybe you can. Maybe that's where you're at. Go for it. Whew. Okay. I'm good. Walk it on out. Grab yourself some much deserved water. Be careful taking off the band with your balance. Work the breathing. Get some water. Come back with the mat out and your dumbbells. We're going to work upper body, but from the mat. Okay, so I have my mat out, I have my dumbbells. I am going to be doing a lot of upper body things, but what I'm gonna have you do is stand if you don't like kneeling on your knees. So I'm gonna do a lot of it as so, being on my knees like this, okay? A little bit wider at the knees. It's gonna open up my balance for me. It's gonna make it easier on the core. A little bit tighter with the placement of the legs. Makes it more wobbly. You really have to tighten up in your core, okay? And again, you do not have to kneel. You can go right to standing. I'm gonna be moving right into a push-up one. And we're gonna talk about modifications for that in a second. So if you wanna just face forward on your mat, that's fine, okay? I'll face forward so you guys can see what's happening though. So I need to go a little bit wider so I can brace myself. Abs tight, hip flexors tight, glute tight. Oh, that's nice and strong. Good, okay. I'm gonna go bicep curl, rotate, press. Set it down. Bicep curl, rotate, press. Set it down. Got it? Cool, it's a two-parter. We get our biceps, yes. You guys are strong. This doesn't barely works your biceps at this point. Maybe you have heavier weight though, and you could up your ante, add in that heavier weight for these. Yes, you can always do that. Maybe for you, overhead press is not in your wheelhouse with weights, okay? We do want to be able to stretch that out, so you have options. You can either set down the weight and just work the range of motion, or you can just keep it at a bicep curl. Got it? Cool. Give me a few more. And then 4, almost 3, 2, and that's 1. Very cool. I'm gonna set my weights down. Okay, I'm gonna set my weights down. They're gonna go wide off to the mat. I do not need them. So now I'm gonna go to a push-up. Right away, push-up is not for everybody. Okay, if you got some shoulder issues, wrist problems, Can't do a push-up, you can always start by taking off some weight by doing body as a box and going through the motion, or walking back the knees and taking away weight there. If that's all too much, you're gonna lay on your back and do a chest press from laying on the back with dumbbells in hand. So what I would recommend is chest press. Maybe you could bring your legs to tabletop, which is the 90-degree bend, and kick out for the next part, or you're just gonna lift the knees. Okay, that's your modification. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and show, I don't need the weight, I'm gonna go ahead and show push-ups. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I'm gonna go ahead and jog it in. 4, 3, 2, 1, back to push-ups. I'm gonna go to my knees on these ones, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1, jog it in. 4, 3, 2, 1, push-ups. 4, 3, 2, 1, jog it in. 4, 3, 2, 1, push-ups. 4, 3, 2, 1, jog it in. 4, 3, 2, last one. 4, 3, 2, and 1, jog it in. 4, 3, 2, you're doing good. 1. Okay, so now we're gonna do a little hold. If you are doing a chest press on your back, lay down, hover it, hold it, keep it. If you're with me in the push-up, from your knees, from your toes, I'm gonna have you bend your elbow. How far low can you get? And we're gonna hold, breathe, breathe, 20-second hold. Push that floor away from your body. Keep your core tight. Keep your spine long. Keep it low if you can. Hold it. Feel those arms shake. And in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, good job. Coming on up. Shake it on out maybe. Excellent job. Okay, dumbbells back in hand. Awesome, I got my dumbbells in hand. I need to brace my body so my legs are a little bit wider than my hips. Tight through the hip flexors, tight through the abs, tight through the glutes. Holding my core nice and strong. I'm not gonna shift it and sway it. Got it? Cool, okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start you off with out and up. Out and up. So I have this like 90-degree bend. I extend out and then I extend up. So I got this long line and then I make a V. Long line, make a V. Whew. Good breathing, good breathing. I feel the biceps. I feel the shoulders. I feel my upper back. My core is hanging in there, holding my body from shaking and moving. Continue to go. Excellent job. You're doing great. Woo-hoo. Almost there, almost there. Hanging tough, hanging strong. And in 4, close. 3, abs tight. 2, finish it strong. 1, good. Oh, those arms are spent. Go ahead and set down the weight. We're not gonna need it on this next one. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go back to that push-up position. Hey, if you cannot do a push-up, you're back onto your back. You could switch it up and do chest flies this time. Okay, chest press or chest flies on your back. You can always do body as a box and join my push-ups. You can even use a wall for the push-ups, okay? So I'm gonna go push-ups. When I do a push-up, my hands are down from my shoulder, not above, not below. A little bit wide's okay. Elbows aim back and wide. I'm gonna keep the core tight. It's very important that you maintain that plank. It's gonna protect your back. We're gonna do 4 push-ups. And if that's becoming too much, just get in 2 or 1. And then I'm gonna do this hand tap thing. Okay, so we're really gonna have to brace and use our core, so our arm strength and core. So I'm gonna do it from my knees, but again, you could go onto your toes if you wanna make it harder, okay? So I'm gonna go down 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I hold, I brace in a plank, and I tap my shoulder, arm comes down, opposite arm taps the other shoulder. Ready? And we go back to 4 push-ups. 4, 3, 2, 1. And your push-ups can look much more glorious than mine. Mine are just doing what I can do at this point, okay? But you get the hang of it. You could be on your toes, abs in a plank. So I'm doing my tap outs for 4, my push-ups for 4. The core stays tight. Your core is very much a part of this, okay? Tap it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms are shooting nice and tired. If they're not tired, you can go onto your toes and make these push-ups harder. You can always make it harder. Get down lower. Do what you need to do to make it harder. Good job. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap outs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap outs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring those dumbbells up. Excellent job. Shoulders back and down. Looking good. Okay. So what's going to happen here is I need to have like almost a little bit of a tilt. So I'm going to turn to my side so you see what I mean by that. I'm going to lower my butt, tip at my hip. Got that? If this is just the most uncomfortable position, feel free to sit down, hang out forward, or just stand up, bend the knees, tip at the hip. Got it? Cool. Okay. So I really do have to brace my low back, have to brace my spine. I'm going to go out. 1, row, extension back. So back fly, row, press. Back fly, row, press. Back fly, row, press. So we're doing a combo. We're getting that back, yes. We're getting those triceps on the back, push. Good job. Now all the while, I'm really bracing through my core muscles to hold this tilt. Even if you're standing, you're having to use your core muscles for the tilt. It will be a little bit easier though. So again, you could do this standing. Back fly, row it, extend. Back fly, row it, extend. Back fly, row it, extend. How are you doing? You got a couple more left? Good, let's do 2 more. Back fly, row. 1 last one, make it pretty, let's go. And great, good job, good job. Okay, I'm gonna set my weights down. I do not need them. Lay down on your back. You have options, okay? I don't have as many options right now, but you have options with this ab stuff. So I'll show the harder one, and I only got like a couple in me, and then I'm gonna do modified, okay? So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna crunch up as tight as we can. So maybe your chest can come all the way up to your knees, and then you're gonna extend out, go down, close in, extend out. Now maybe that's too much. Maybe you need to keep your toes down, crunch up, toes down. Or maybe you just want to alternate legs and go a crunch up. I'm going to hang out here. You got it? Let's go. Come on. Pull in tight. Extend those legs. If you're doing the hard version again, crunch in tight. Give yourself a breath out on that pull. And then extend. Your abs do not get a break. They have to stay tight when you extend out to protect the back. So you do not get to relax the abs. They stay tight the whole time. Keep it up. You got it. Keep going, keep going. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so I'm gonna do one that I'm not even sure if I can do right now. So I'm gonna just talk you through it. It's a hard one. My legs will be bent at tabletop. Your legs can push out straight. Okay, I'm gonna keep mine bent. Again, you can push yours out straight. I'm going to add a crunch up. That's an option. From here, you have options. You can go hands, both hands push down. You could go one hand at the head, one hand push down, rotate it. About every 4. You can keep both hands at the head, keep the legs up, and just hold. You can keep the head down and hold it on here. What do you got? Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. Keep on breathing. Abs tight. Keep them tight. Excellent job. Maybe your legs are out, but maybe you get a little bit tired in the back and you just pull your knees in for a few, and then you can extend them back out again. Do what you can do. Stay in strong. Excellent job. Woo-woo. And I'm gonna finish it. Last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. Excellent job. Let's go ahead and get some much earned water. Grab yourself some water. Clear the mat. We do not need it for a while. I'm going to go back to legs. So I'm going to ask you to grab your band if you have it and you want to use it. If not, you're fine without a band. Water, work the breathing, clear space, get ready for legs. Okay, I got my band. We gotta be careful when we put on the band. Make sure you got balance. Make sure you're all right. Step on through, take your time. Cool. Okay, I got my band. I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna start you off walking forward, walking back. Grab your breathing, get the water down, do whatever you need to do. You can take your time, you can ease into this. It doesn't have to be right away, okay? My legs are a little wider than hip width apart. I'm gonna go down into a squat. The lower you get, obviously the harder it's gonna be. I'm gonna take about a 4-stepper forward. After I get stepping forward for 4, I'm gonna go ahead and do this little knee dance. Knee in, push wide, knee in, push wide for 4, okay? So we get ready, low position, chest up, abs tight, step it forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee dance. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Now, if you haven't been switching the legs up, and that's like too much to ask, why don't you do right leg walking forward in the first round, and then the next round you do the left leg, okay? 4, and actually I don't know if we're gonna get a chance to go to another round, so just kind of switch it up. If you get 2 in on the one side, try to get 2 in on the other side. Just do the best you can. Now stay low. I'm popping up a little bit, but if you can keep it low, that's great. My toes are a little bit wide, just a few degrees. And let those knees pop wide. Feel that outer thigh, feel that glute. Excellent job. Bring it on back, bring it on back. Walk it, walk it. Cool, wide knees, wide knees. Keep it going. Excellent, walk it forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wide knees. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep low if you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wide knee. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Good job. Okay. Doing great. Okay, so now here I am. I'm gonna come one more center. I just need like 1 step off to the side. I'm gonna start off your right leg. I come down, deep lunge. So we're gonna talk about this lunge. There's things people do wrong, and especially if you have a band on, you gotta be very careful. So we wanna go ahead and push that knee wide so that when I have a straight leg and this knee is bent. When I'm in the low phase, the knee is about over midfoot, okay? The knee is not jutting forward, the knee is not coming in, and the knee is not pushing wide, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and either tap it or come to high knee. I'm gonna show you like one more high knee one, and I'm going to a tap now. Here we go, down, up, down, up, down. Cool, keep it going. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and again, you could be doing high knee. 4 to make it harder. 3, 2, last one, and 1. So now my legs are wide. I'm gonna, instead of having a bend and being more with the weighted leg, I'm gonna put my torso in the middle. I'm gonna loosen up and have both knees at a bend, okay? You good? You got that? This is an if one, because you're gonna be able to rotate the toe. So I'm gonna rotate, lunge, come back, knees a little wide, rotate, lunge. So with the knees wide, also the toe is a bit wide, okay? So the toe's pointing out. Now, if you can't rotate, here you are at just a dip. You got it? Okay, let's go. Rotate, lunge it. Lunge it. Good, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, good job. 5, keeping that chest up. 4, strong through the glutes, strong through the thighs. You got it. Last one. And 1, cool, okay. Coming back center, we step it onto your left. Out, down low, high knee or tap. I'm gonna do a tap. Tap's a little easier for my balance. I go to my side lunge. I got my leg, my weight here. I'm gonna push out from that low positions in that side squat, lunge. Push down, come back to a high knee, come back to a tap out. Do what you can do. You don't have to use a band for this one. If you can get low, keep that chest up, push that butt back. And again, get low, chest up, butt back. Keep going, let's do 5 more. And then 5, 4, close. 3, 2, and 1. Cool. My legs are both wide, my toes are both out. Rotate, lunge it. Rotate, lunge it. If you can't lunge, you're dipping down. Let's go. Stay low. Rotate. And in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. Okay. Here we go. We got a little cardio one, and we're just going to put it right into the exercise one because I'm looking at time. So what we're going to do here is you can move forward, back if you have the space. Okay, so last time we did a stepper forward, so actually let's go ahead and face our chest forward and walk side to side. So I'm gonna step out for 3, get ready, 3, 2, 1. And I'm gonna do a jump squat for 3. You don't like jump squats? Normal squat, up, down for 3, let's go. 3, 2, 1, walk it, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, walk it, 3, 2, 1, jump it, 3, 2, 1, walk it, 3, 2, 1, jump it, 3, 2, 1, walk it, 3, 2, 1, jump it, 3, 2, 1, walk it, 3, 2, 1, jump it, 3, 2, 1. Walk it. 3, 2. Do you need something harder than a jump squat? You can do a knee tuck. You can't do that with a band though, okay? So if you want to make it more cardio, release that band. Pop those knees. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. I'm like barely getting off the floor. So do what you can do. You can make your jumps awesomer. That's fine. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Last one. 3, 2, 1. 2 and 1. Cool. Awesome. Not quite done yet. I'm just gonna grab my breath. Make sure I'm okay while we're moving on. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go to my lunge step. Step lunge. So actually, let's just do a lunge. So step forward, hold that lunge. Let's go to your right leg. So I'm gonna go lunge, and I lift. I'm gonna be strong through that front leg. And then I'm gonna do a dive. Dive is like so dramatic. It's just a little tilt at the hip. Dive. Woo, not dive too much for me. So I'm gonna go lunge, dive. I can't do too much of it, okay? We just figured that out. So you can tip forward at that hip, kick that back leg back. You do not have to use a band. It will make it easier, okay? Lunge, single leg, dive. Now, if a dive is not in your wheelhouse, that's fine. You're gonna just stay at lunges and maybe make it harder by doing like a double lunge and then a lift. Double lunge and then lift. Got it? Cool. Lunge to dive. Give me a few more, and then 5, 4. I'm barely doing it, but hopefully you get the idea. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Hopefully I'm explaining this well enough and you can make them look better than what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and switch the legs up. So I got that other leg forward, left leg. I'm in my lunge. I'm gonna lunge it on down. Then I'm gonna push to that heel, arms out, tip forward. Got it? Cool. Lunge, dive, lunge. Hey, you don't like that dive? It's okay. You have options. You could stay at normal lunge. You could double dip it. You can keep that back foot on the floor and just kind of tilt forward, maintaining that back foot on the floor. Lunge, dive, lunge, dive. Awesome job. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool. We got to get rid of this band. I'm looking at the time. If you need to sneak in some water, make it fast. Pull that mat out. I have my dumbbells, they're near me. I'm gonna go ahead and start you off. Shoulders back and down, abs are tight. We're doing an L-shape raise. L to hip, L to hip. If you need a longer break in between setting up, I know I just kind of transitioned into it pretty fast. Take your time. Grab some water, warm up the breathing. Good. And we'll do about 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool. In that first round, I had you do push-ups, remember? And you did the like kick up ones and all that. I'm gonna have you lay down on your back for the in-between on this one. And I'm gonna do a bridge up instead. Okay, so I'm gonna involve my lower half, more muscles by bridging up. And I got my chest fly to a bridge. Cool. How you doing? Do you need a challenge? If you do, you can take it to a single leg. One leg lifting, one leg lifting. I don't need a challenge. I'm good. But if you need it, go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you'd switch the legs. You're not done yet. So the other leg would be up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs down on the floor. Lift up that hip if you can. If not, set it down. Arms go wide. Pulse it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift that hip. 8, 7, 6. It's a pulse. 5. Good breathing. 4. Feel your low back. 3. Squeeze the tush. 2, and 1. Cool. Go ahead and set that down. Set down. Coming up again onto that kneeling position or standing if you do not enjoy the kneeling. Shoulders back and down. Excellent job. Okay, so what's going to happen here is I'm going to go ahead and go into a V up, clap it, open wide, set it down. V up, clap it, open, set it down. V up, clap, open, set down, breathe. Good job, good job. Five more. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, and finish. And 1. Good. Okay. Go ahead and lay down again on your back. I'm going to go ahead and lift my legs. I'm going to keep them tabletop. From here, I'm going to go ahead and go back into my chest Y. And maybe for you, you can kick out both legs as the arms come in, okay? I can't. I'm going to kick out one leg. Maybe you can't kick out any legs and your legs are just held bent tabletop, or maybe you need to keep the legs on the ground and you just lift one at a time. Okay, all these are good options. Figure out what you can do. Keep it going. I went to this modified option and man, I'm liking it, so I'm gonna hang out here. You could go the harder one. Do it, good job. And in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs at tabletop. Are you ready? Arms open wide. Maybe you can have your legs out for this. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My arms are open. My legs are out. You could go flutter kick with arms staying open. I'm not going to do flutter kick. I'm going to do taps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Good job. Okay, that was our abs with our arms. That's all we have time for. If you need a stretching strap, you can go ahead and grab one. We're going to extend out long through the body. So I'm going to go hands over head, long body, long spine. Continue to breathe. From here, I'm stretching out my abdomen, I'm stretching out my back, I'm stretching out my arms. It's important to get stretches in. I understand you have places to go. But make sure you find some other time today to stretch. You just worked on shortening the muscles. You need to elongate them. Okay? Okay, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and hug the knees in tight to the chest. Pull them in as tight as you can. Maybe you could get some spinal flexion, meaning rounding of that low back. Okay, I'm gonna release how tightly I'm holding that. I'm gonna draw circles with the knees. Draw your circles. Excellent job. Switch direction of the circle. Okay, now from here, I'm gonna go ahead and extend the arms. My arms are anchors, their palms are down, the knees are bent. I'm gonna drop the legs side to side. You try to keep your hands on the ground. Got it? Cool. My hands don't stay on the ground. You can keep your hands on the ground. Go for it. It'll be good for your spine. Okay, now what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to extend one leg up and use a stretching strap if you have it. Continue to breathe. Sorry, you don't have to use a stretching strap. You can use your hands. If you like to use a stretching strap, you can use it. Continue to breathe. Point the toe down. Lift the toe up. Circle for the ankle joint. Switch direction of the circle. Opposite arm, cross that body. Sorry, opposite leg across that body. That opposite arm does take the leg. Point the toe down and release. Good. Switching the legs up. Straight leg, get that stretch to the back of the leg, feel it in that hamstring. Continue to breathe. Point the toe down. Lift the toe up. Circle for the ankle joint. Switch direction of the circle. Opposite arm grabs that leg diagonal across that body, stretch it out, point the toe down. And release, good. I'm gonna go ahead and do ankle on top of the thigh. I could slide my hand in and hug it into my body, your legs, or you can go ahead and sit up too. So I'm gonna sit up too, getting that stretch from my hip, my glutes. Continue to breathe. Switch your legs up. Continue to breathe. I'm going to extend my legs out. Fold the body over. Reach for your calves, your ankles, whatever you got. I'm stretching out the back of my legs and my low back. Slow release. And what I'm going to do now is soles of the feet together. From here, maybe this is a good enough stretch, keeping the soles of the feet together, keeping those knees wide. You want to add a little extra, you can tip forward, keeping that spine straight, and push down with the elbows. Okay, continue to breathe. Fantastic. So from here, I need you to lay down on your stomach here to lift up through either full hands, so straight arms, or you can go onto your forearms, getting a cobra stretch, stretching out your spine. So make sure your neck is flowing through. You're not tipping your neck and having it out of alignment. I can't do this one, so you go for it. Lay on that stomach, extend to the forearms, extend to the palms, get that stretch for the abdomen and the low back. Continue to breathe. Take a nice deep breath. Release. We're gonna go ahead and press back into child's pose. You're gonna try and keep your knees hip width apart. From here, you're gonna sink your glutes to your heels, relax that low back, relax the glutes, relax the arms, melt down into the mat and breathe. Excellent job. I'm gonna come up onto all four core, make sure you're breathing good. Take a step forward, we're gonna go for back hip flexor. Okay, so I take a step forward, and that back leg, back hip flexor, I drag it on forward. It's a good stretch for you, stay here. If you need to make things harder, if you're pretty flexible, you can try to lift the leg and get a little bit more into a quad stretch with the hip flexor, okay? And release. Switch it up. Fantastic job. Drag that hip flexor forward. And release. Cool. Okay, so now you need to take your time. Slowly make your way to standing up. Make sure there's nothing for you to trip on. Okay? When you get to the top, stand up straight, roll your shoulders back and down, and work your breathing. Okay, so here I am. I'm gonna go ahead and do shoulders back and down. I'm gonna go one hand up, one hand tips, and I reach down, get that stretch. I feel it in my hip, Feel the long further out where the muscle insertions for the back are. Coming back to neutral, take a breath. And I switch. Slowly up. Shoulders back and down. Arm crosses. Switch it up. Elbow up. Switch it up. Shoulders back and down. One for chest. I really need you to work the breathing, okay? Open up. Spinal extension. Thumbs pulling back. Stretch your chest. Breathe. Now go spinal flexion. Hug it in. Fall it forward. All the way until you feel a stretch. If it feels like too much, you can always back off. So this is our spinal flexion. You could hang your hands there. I know I'm resting mine on my legs. You're fine hanging your legs. Okay, so now I'm slowly gonna roll up one vertebrae at a time. Slowly make my way to the top. Shoulders back and down. Shoulders back and down. Fantastic. Chin goes down. I'm gonna go ahead and roll on side to side. Now I want to come up to neutral. Little slack jaw, look over the shoulder. Other side. Back to neutral and up. And good, back to neutral. You did it. Awesome job. Okay, so this Friday is going to be kickboxing class. Last one before I'm taking just for kickboxing maternity leave. I will continue with Monday and Wednesday classes. I can modify those. You guys got an email. There's going to be a change on Zoom where I have to have a password after a certain point. You saw the email. You know what it is. If not, you can email me, BrittanyShattle@gmail.com. And I think we're good. Okay, so I'll see you guys Friday. And then after that, we're going to have to just use the YouTube videos for Fridays if you want. Okay, thank you.